Hello, gamer guys and girls. Today we have some jalapeno poppers, and we're talking about Total War Mortal Empires. Okay, guys, I think I got that title right. Mortal Empires is slated for release. Oh my gosh, like October 26th. Not even a month after release of Total War Warhammer 2. And this thing is going to be huge. Like, it's literally what Warhammer should have been. Massive, massive campaign. Like, I think they slated something over 100 playable factions. What? No, that I don't believe that. But as we know right now in Warhammer, there are at least 30 playable factions. And based on the world of Warhammer, there's so many different starting areas, you know? Like the Dark Elves, the High Elves, the Skaven, they're all going to be mixed into the old world. And it's going to be just flippin' nuts, guys. I got these jalapeno poppers, and I literally just took them out of the oven, so they're piping hot. But check them out. They kind of look like corn dogs, but you can see the jalapeno in there. If I bite into this and it's super hot, we're going to have a rough time on our hands. It's hot, but not super, super hot. Check out the cream cheese in those jalapeno poppers. It's kind of spicy. I can feel the heat. But it is good. Very good. So good, I'm going to have another one. I washed my hands. But it's this one is definitely hotter, like heat-wise, than the last one. Almost burnt my mouth. But we'll go for it. Those jalapenos, they're no joke. I'm not a super, super fan of spicy stuff, but jalapenos and milder peppers and hot sauces, you can get into it and enjoy it. Definitely. So anyways, back to Mortal Empires. Wow. The campaign map. 300 plus cities? Are you kidding me, guys? That is like a pain, a literal pain to conquer. But it could be fantastically awesome because it allows people to do this massive worldwide conquest with their favorite race from wherever they start. And the campaign map's kind of been squished down a little bit, just a little bit, because you don't want obscene travel times. I mean, like, just sitting there clicking end turn, not really the best way to play a game. There's also a lot of new DLC coming. They have new heroes, possibly new factions scheduled for release. Cough, Tomb King's Cough. And yeah, let's continue on. Ooh. These ones are definitely a lot hotter than the ones in front, for some reason. I don't know why. Let me get you guys another cross section of that cream cheese. Without destroying myself. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Gosh, that is amazingly flavored too. The jalapenos almost taste like a little bit pickled. Like pickled jalapeno, cream cheese, and that crispy coating. It all meshes together. And I gotta take another drink because creeping up on me. The heat is creeping up. Okay, another thing in Mortal Empires. Of course, it's going to be free for the people who own the first and the second game on Steam. You don't have to have the first game installed, but the second game, as long as it's installed and you have both of them in your library, completely free. They'll probably be like automatically downloaded, which is a good thing. And then the Chaos faction. I'm not so cool on this aspect, but the Chaos faction will kind of do what they did in Total War Warhammer 1, where they creep in from an edge of the board and kind of conquer everything, try to pillage and raze everything in their path, of course. But a twist on it is that they're probably going to be factioned out in the new one. And Creative Assembly said that they're going to kind of come in from different angles instead of just the Chaos Wastes in the north. Kind of going to creep in from, different areas and different key chaos points to kind of keep you on your toes, I guess. I've never been a faction of the Chaos Incursions. For one, Chaos Corruption in Total War Warhammer is the stupidest mechanic I've seen in a Total War game. It's just ridiculously overpowered and a crazy nuisance to deal with. But hey, it could be fun. And usually the Chaos ends up taking out factions and overpowering the world by themselves anyways, for some reason, in the first game. So let's hope they're a little bit more balanced in the second game, in terms of AI, I'm scarfing these down, but they are good, and spicy, and hot. All kind of exploded there. So guys, tell me if you're hyped or not hyped for Mortal Empires, the expansion. I assume that in the near future, Creative Assembly will release a third game, which they've already got about $120 out of most people, but if they're asking for more, it's a little bit sketchy. But I really feel like if they play their cards right and they do a third game that incorporates everything they've worked on so far, along with tweaking what they own right now, it could possibly be one of the best, the biggest, and the best real-time strategy Total War Warhammer games that we've ever seen, up to date. But as for right now, the Mortal Empires campaign will keep everybody happy, keep everybody interested, or at least the fans of the game. I still haven't completed my Dark Elf playthrough. I'm trying to find time to do it, but now I've got so much on my plate with the new South Park game as well. October is just, oh man, as I've stated before in previous videos, it is a crazy month for me. Work too, lots of work. Hey, let's finish these up. One final preview of the awesome jalapeno cream cheese popper. It's trying to fall apart. This was a lot of cream cheese, guys. But, so good. Okay, guys, remember to game, eat, and discuss. Check in on Total War Warhammer Mortal Empires expansion. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Have a good day.